Alright. And
the following contest is a triple threat match and is for the championship. Introducing the challenger from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 511 pounds, Joe.
This is the Adrenaline Rush pay-per-view. This is the first pay-per-view that we always do after Genesis. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Now, I did have to do this one match in the universe mode because I did. What the fuck is playing on my phone? Because I had too many matches on the on like the universe mode main card. John Van Sice does have the U.S. Championship outside of my universe mode, but remember the U.S. Champion is now Malcolm Neal after he somehow, some way beat him at the last show. But this is the first match on the card. I'm really excited for this card, dude. Change pants real quick. I just ain't too long. Got out of work. My mom's doing Bible study tonight, so that's... What the fuck? So he has some belt. I don't know what belt it... Yeah, I don't know why he has that, but yeah, he is the U.S. champion, so I guess that'll be his belt to come out in. Like I said, I test a lot of stuff on the universe in that normal mode, so I guess I should have checked it before I did it. But yeah, that is a belt that they are fighting over. Malcolm Neal is the U.S. champion. Move! I just had to change that, but it was supposed to be John Van Sice versus Joe for the belt, but I tried to do something extra and it came back to bite me in the ass, so here we are. But nonetheless, here we go. Triple threat action. Let me post this in. Malcolm Neal gonna stand there and he got clothesline. Joe taking out both men. Stomp to the arm from Joe Ralston. And an elbow to the back of John's head, and there's a clobbering right hand. Fireman's carry from John. Malcolm Neal gonna smartly stay back and let these two giants beat the hell out of each other. Clothesline, and he doesn't go down. Right hand and a clothesline to Joe. He caught the back of John's head, and now Joe takes out John, and Joe takes out Malcolm Neal, and he took out John Van Sice as well. Right hand from John, and these two have been waiting to get their hands on each other, and Joe just tosses John. There's another clothesline to Malcolm. And now a backbreaker, and Malcolm Neal is on the outside now. And now Joe just standing on top of John. Joe going for a cover, looking to win his first singles championship in in PWG, I should say. Even though now we are our own company, it's just my show now. It's just TPW. Of course, FGW is taking a little bit of a break. And there's a low blow to John from Malcolm Neal. Cover on John Van Sice, and John kicked out. Malcolm Neal tried to steal that one with a low blow, and there's an atomic drop from Joe, and now Joe just about to break the face of Malcolm Neal. And there's another clothesline to John. And Joe is just in complete control of this entire matchup. There's a double action into the back. And Joe is just in complete control. Huge right hand, and there's a... Malcolm Neal tried to clothesline Joe, and Joe tried to clothesline him, and he ducked it. There's another one. He missed, and Joe just runs right over Malcolm Neal. Joe hooks the leg. And there's an easy kick out by Malcolm Neal. Malcolm Neal, of course, a former 3-time world heavyweight champion, and now this is his second title he's ever won. Well, I guess, you know, that technically his fourth, but his second, you know, different title that he's won. One of the most decorated wrestlers in TPW. Malcolm Neal now in control of John Van Scice as he just sits down on the leg of John Van Scice, looking to work him over. But Joe's back in the ring now, and he just takes out John. And he takes out Malcolm Neal also, excuse me. There's a shoulder tackle to Malcolm Neal, covering, hooks the leg. Oh, and now John throwing... And John with a pop-up powerbomb to Joe. And Joe felt all of that. There's a double axe handle from John. There's another double axe handle. And now a tilt-a-whirl slam. Oh, now John kicked to the gut. Now he's going to be biting at the throat of Malcolm Neal. He gets him down and locks it in. Okay, what we're not going to... And I can't control Joe for some reason. I don't know why they do this in triple threats. Malcolm Neal looking to break the whole elbows to the gut, and there's an elbow right to the face. Elbow to Joe. John ducks it. There's a flying forearm shot. Ooh, kick to the leg from John. And there's a DDT to Joe. And now John going to work on the arm of Joe. Now going looking to elbow Joe in his chest. John picks up. Oh, went for the pounce, but caught a knee right to the temple. And now Malcolm Neal, flying forearm shot. Kick right to the leg. Punch right to the skull. Oh, now Malcolm Neal's looking to put Joe away. And there's a knee lift. And somehow, some way, he gets Joe up. And there's a TKO. Malcolm Neal cover on Joe. And Joe kicked out. Oh, and a clubbing shot right to the back. And now John throws Malcolm Neal outside the ring, and now I think he realized the opportunity that he has to win back his United States Championship. Cover on Joe. And a kick out. Malcolm Neal's still down. John needs to hit something big right here, right now. Joe's probably still hurt from that knee lift TKO from Malcolm Neal. Oh, now John is looking to bite at the throat of Joe now. He's got him down in perfect position. I don't think there's any rope break in a triple threat matchup. Oh, and now Joe looking to break the hold the same way Malcolm broke it, just repeated elbows. And there's the harpoon from Joe. Back elbow from Malcolm Neal. Kick to the gut from Joe. Shoulder block from Joe. Excuse me 1 second. There's the TKO again from Malcolm Neal. And Malcolm Neal is probably going to retain the championship when he does. Malcolm Neal somehow survives Joe Ralston and John Van Cise.
Here is your winner and new United States
I
champion,
did call it, Splash. I did call it.
Neal.
You can say what you want about Malcolm Neal, but he seems to always find a way to win. I also don't know how he does it. What up next? Okay, we can actually go to the universe mode now. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me check it and make sure that everything's still right. Bam, 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 bam. All those right people? Okay, 2K didn't change anything. Alright, we can get down to business, though. First title match of the night. Malcolm Neal retained. We have 4 more to go to. Well, it wasn't a free title match. He beat the #1 contender. It wasn't free at all. We are in Seattle, Washington. Yeah, remember he beat Joe, so it wasn't like it was free. Now, next matchup is the finals of the King of the Ring. Sean Martin will go one-on-one with Matt Gray. Isn't that cool? We're in Seattle, Washington. We got a little grunge rock playing. Good shit. Sean Martin defied all the odds. Once again, nobody gave him any love when he was in the in the Elimination Chamber match, and he took out 4 people. Nobody gave him any looks when he was in the King of the Ring, and he somehow made it to the finals. Now people are doubting him once again, that he has no chance to beat Matt Gray in a submission match. Can he defy the odds once again?
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Superstar.
Okay, for some reason she didn't say Sean Martin this time, but all right. That's exactly what we complain about on WWE. Yeah, but it's not like I forced Malcolm Neal to win the match.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 265
That's a
pounds.
dumbass analogy.
Avalanche
They can book who they want to win.
Gray.
That's actually something that 2K should actually start doing, is picking like who you would want to win the matchup, even though it's bots going at it. Like, I didn't pick him to win. I even said I even tried to fix the match to where Malcolm Neal would should lose. Oh, Splash, this is exactly why I broke away. It ain't like I wanted him to fucking win the shit. Shit. You act like we want this shit to happen in 2K. Matchup starting, and Sean Martin not wasting any time, going right after Matt Gray, and that's actually the smartest thing that he could possibly do. Matt Gray with a headbutt, jawbreaker. And a kick to the head, blocking, and there's a Luthez press. And Matt Gray just raining down right hands. Matt Gray picking up Sean Martin with the uppercut. Sean Martin with Matt Gray on his shoulders, and there's a flapjack. And a back body drop from Matt Gray. And Matt Gray pulling at the hair of Sean Martin and just slamming his face into the mat. And now Matt Gray looking to pummel Sean Martin. Elbows right to the skull. And this is what Sean Martin likes to do. He likes to keep you grounded, and he likes to wear you down. One thing about Sean Martin will not give up, and there's an arm breaker. And a snake eyes to Matt Gray. And there's an elbow drop. He caught him in his arm a little bit, and that's going to be the focal point of Sean Martin's offense, is the arm of Matt Gray. If he can lock in the arm bar, get some damage there. I don't know if he's going to make Matt Gray tap out, but it could go to a stoppage. And now a leg drop right to the back of the elbow. And now a shoulder block from Matt Gray. And Matt Gray's going to have to stay on the offense and keep his arm away from Sean Martin, because Sean Martin is not wasting any movement, but he's not going to be able to think straight if he keeps taking those elbows right to the skull. And there's a headbutt from Matt Gray. Now Irish whip, ducks under. And there's a clothesline from Martin. And Sean Martin doing some trash talk, but it's going to come back to bite him in the ass. Oh, now Matt Gray with a guillotine choke now. And he's got it locked in right in the middle of the ring. And it's got it cinched in deep. And you see Sean Martin trying to climb his way up out of it, but he just stands up with Matt Gray and slams him right on his back. And now a snap suplex from Sean Martin. The first submission hold that actually was able to be locked in was a guillotine choke. And Sean Martin somehow fought out of it. There's an elbow shot from Matt Gray. Oh, went for a spear in the back, and he caught his arm again. And there's a shoulder block. And you got to give Sean Martin credit. He had a game plan coming into this matchup, and he's actually following through with it, and it's working a little bit. And he's not just focusing on one arm. He's getting whatever arm he can get his hands on. And there's another elbow drop right to his shoulder. Stomp to the arm again. And now a camera clutch, but I think Matt Gray's back foot is on the rope. Down to the head, and now Matt Gray with the knee right to the skull. And Matt Gray looks pissed off. There's another headbutt. There's a clothesline. Another clothesline. That's his clothesline. And there's a pop-up drop kick. And now Matt Gray takes him down, and he just rains down palm strikes right to the skull. And an armbar of his own on Sean Martin. And Sean Martin, that is his finisher. Quickly finds a way to break the hold. And a clothesline for Matt Gray. Oh, and now Matt Gray with a triangle hold. He's just doing a barrage of submission holds now. Pulling his jaw and his face right into his leg. And Sean Martin needs to find a way to break the hold. And he does. He stacks him up. And he lets go of the hold. And there's a snapmare driver. Sean Martin saluting the nation. And there's a clothesline from Sean Martin. There's another clothesline. Matt Gray goes for a clothesline, ducks it. And there's a thrust kick right to the face. Now Sean Martin in complete control, looking for something big. Back elbow from Matt Gray. Oh, Matt Gray looking for that guillotine choke again. And he's got it locked in. And Sean Martin quickly not going to let Matt Gray lock it in any deeper. Takes him down in the back of Matt Gray's head. Bounced off the bottom rope. One of these men will be named King of the Ring. Sean Martin turned Matt Gray around, puts him on the top rope. And now wrenching the... Oh my God! Sean Martin wrenching Matt Gray's arm down from the top rope all the way down to the mat. And that could be a game changer right there. Wrenching it down. And your arm's not supposed to bend that way. Sean Martin now. Alright, look, buddy. Yeah. On Sean Martin, locking in the armbar on Matt Gray, but Matt Gray quickly hopping on it. Raining down right hands to Sean Martin. And I think I see a cut on his... Yeah, Sean Martin's bleeding. There's a headbutt. Sean Martin still fighting, kicking Matt Gray in the back of his leg. Crowd is feeling it, closer onto the outside. And this crowd is into this matchup now. They're feeling it. And now a single leg Boston Crab to Matt Gray on the outside. I don't know if this is a false count anywhere, but Sean Martin not showing any fear anymore. And Matt Gray breaks the hold. And this has been building up for weeks. These two have been waiting to get their hands on each other. And there's a jumping headbutt. I don't know where he caught him at, but he got all of that. Going for that driver again. Matt Gray for a clothesline. He missed it. Oh, and there's a knee right to the skull. Kick right to the face. Jawbreaker from Sean Martin. And there's a clothesline. I think he caught him in his midsection a little bit. And there's an elbow drop again. These two have given it. Let's go, Matt. SC Splash on going for Matt Gray. Sean Martin sticking to his game plan, going right at the arm. And a stomp to the arm again. Matt Gray has been undefeated since joining TPW. And a punch right to the gut from Matt Gray. And there's a huge clothesline. And of course, the winner of this match will get a title shot of any title of their choosing. These two are just brawling on the outside now. Sean Martin now in the ring, and he's waiting. Sean Martin the springboards. Okay, I thought he didn't. And Matt Gray telling Sean to bring it. There's an uppercut and a knee lift and another jumping headbutt. The forbidden U word kill all their momentum. Yeah, that's something that'll never die. And it's sad. I don't even think it will die in 2K20. And Matt Gray fired up as Sean Martin's pulling himself up out on the outside. Kick to the gut from Sean Martin. Use right hand. Sean throws him back in the ring. And Sean's waiting for, does he do springboards? No, he doesn't. What the f... Kick to the leg, and Matt Gray caught it and kicked him right underneath his jaw, and there's a jumping knee. And Sean Martin with a jawbreaker. And another clothesline. Both men will not give up. Stomp to the arm from Sean Martin. And Sean looking for a jumping leg drop right on the back elbow of Matt Gray. And Matt Gray is going to be feeling this tomorrow, and so is Sean Martin. Sean Martin might have a damn concussion or a migraine after all these knees to the skull. Stomp to the arm, and now looking for a camel clutch, but Matt Gray's back foot is on the bottom rope. Saying anyone is undefeated puts them at a losing streak happens, not just in PWG, but every car show. That doesn't stimulate it. Yeah, that is true. Well, just to make it fair, both men have been undefeated this season. Just make it fair. Both of them are undefeated. So now somebody gotta lose. Sean Martin now trying to think of his next move. A lot of people don't really get this much offense on Matt Gray. It's very short list. Only people like Kevin Newman, Marcus Kruger, I think are the only two you can really say. Ooh, went for a right hand, but Sean Martin blocked it. There's an elbow shot. Oh, wait, Sean Martin with a dragon suplex. He just dropped Matt Gray right on the back of his skull. And now looking for a rear naked choke, and you can see that the stamina is starting to get to Sean Martin. I don't think I've ever seen him in a match going this long other than the Elimination Chamber, but that is something that does. Arnold's the reason he's not in FTW. Okay, Arnold, that too. I forgot about Arnold. But this is something that will go in Matt Gray's favor, is the endurance. And those elbows right to the gut are not going to help Sean Martin in any way. Or Matt Gray. Oh my God! Just grabbed a head full of his hair and slammed him right into the mat. I was looking to take him down. I just shot right to the back of Matt Gray. And there's a knee right to the arm of Matt Gray. And now a forward Russian leg sweep. And Sean Martin might have just found his opening. And he's looking to lock in the armbar, but Matt Gray again, smartly, looks to break the hold. Great awareness by Matt Gray. Wait, Matt Gray. Oh my God! Straight jacket DDT! Oh, and now an arm triangle locked in. And he's right in the center of the ring. Look at the torque. He's got it locked in deep on Sean Martin. And he lets it go. And Sean Martin is out of it. Wait a minute, breaks the hold as an uppercut. And look at the blood pouring down Sean Martin's face. He goes right back to the arm of Matt Gray. And both these men, neither man is quitting. Neither man is staying down. Neither man is submitting. And there's a shoulder block from Matt Gray. And Matt Gray looks to lock it in again. Oh my God! Look at his shoulder. Sean Martin might have to tap out. I don't know how much more he can take. And Matt Gray lets it go again. Look at the blood pouring down Sean Martin's face. And Matt Gray now looking for Hell's Gate. Oh my God! We might have to stop this. Quincy, what the fuck are you looking at? We might have to stop this. This crowd in Seattle is just... They're just... I don't know. They're just getting out of hand. Takes him down, and as Quincy looks away, went for a clothesline again. And there's a side slam, and it's just starting to look really one-sided. Like, I don't even know if I want to watch this. Look at Matt Gray's just toying with him at this point. Sean Martin wrenching arm and ends a shoulder block, and he's trying to fight back, but it seems like everything he's doing is just like it doesn't even matter. Like Matt Gray's a cyborg. As soon as he locks in the armbar, Matt Gray's right on top of it. Every time he locks in the camera clutch, Matt Gray's long ass feet is underneath the bottom rope. And now wrenching the arm down into the mat. And now Sean Martin just getting kicked in his face. Sean wrenching the arm into the shoulder block of his own. Stomp right to the knee. And now Sean Martin putting Matt Gray on the rope. He's going for a suplex on the rope, and he hangs him up, and now, oh my God, just kneeing Matt Gray in his face. Oh my God. And now there's a cut on Matt Gray's head. Jesus. Ashy knees, yeah. Went for a suplex, but Matt Gray punched him in the gut. Throws him back in the ring. Now Matt Gray has a cut on his forehead. And these two are just just beating the hell out of each other. I don't know how much more neither man can take now. And never mind, she just jumps in the ring like it's nothing. Never mind, Matt Gray's fine. Just a flesh wound. I went for a knee. Sean Martin blocked it. And now there's a jawbreaker. Never mind, that cut's opening up on Matt Gray's head. It's more like a head-on-head collision. And now there's another armbar locked in by Sean Martin. He's got it locked in this time. He's got the armbar locked in. Can Matt Gray? Matt Gray tap! Holy shit! All the damage done to his arm finally paid off. Sean Martin somehow survives. And I think that's what really did the damage right there. That arm, I don't even know what the hell you would call it. It's like an arm breaker from the top rope. Sean Martin took everything that Matt Gray threw at him. And he somehow survived. Look at the battle scars. I think it's fair to say that we can stop counting this kid out because he has something special. But take nothing away from Matt Gray. Matt Gray gave this kid everything. Once he started locking in those triangle holds and the Hell's Gate, I thought it was over with. But Sean Martin is your 2019-2020 King of the Ring. But up next, Kareem looks to take the TWG, the TPW Intercontinental All-Star Championship. This has been building up for weeks. This is Kareem's second attempt to try to take the IC All-Star Championship away from Ricky Starr. You see Ricky Starr wearing his Lane Staley attire, acknowledging the late great Lane Staley. We are in Seattle, Washington, his home state. You know, they do a memorial for Lane Staley every year. And who better to represent him than rock star Ricky? Did Biker Taker go through? No, Splash. This is actually what not Ricky Starr, something that Lane Staley wear when Alice in Chains went on tour in Japan in 1993. Here, I'll send you the thing so you can see it. But nice one. I see what you did there. Damn, if I can find it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
There you go, Splash. I sent it to you. Oh, you said okay, I see. I figured I'd do something with that scene as we are in Seattle, Washington, so what better place to do it? Wayne is a former two-time television champion. He looks to add a third belt to his resume. He's already, so I say, pretty damn good resume in TPW. Milk is a two-time champion. The Milk is an undisputed champion. And would you just look at 2K? Wasn't he just wearing the jacket and t-shirt in the what? Oh wait, I think this one might be on me. Yeah. I did it backwards. So this one was just on me. This wasn't even on 2K. This one was on me. You really do hate to see it.
Introducing the challenger.
I did it backwards.
From Athens, Greece. Weighing in at 255 pounds.
This one was on me. I did it backwards. But you know what? It's fucking Ricky Starr. He can do whatever he wants. Ricky Starr gonna be cocky and wrestle in a jacket. And Kareem going right after the arm. And remember that Ricky Starr had a, you love to see it. You do love to see it. You do love to see it. Because I wasn't planning on streaming today, but my mom, she called and she was like, hey, I'm going to Bible study tonight. I was like, oh, okay. So I said, you know what, fuck it, we'll do it today. Seeing as I'll be gone tomorrow. He's going to tear the leather. Well, Ricky Starr is signed to a 3-year, 30 mil contract, so I think he can afford it. I think he'll be alright. But remember, Ricky Starr was in a pretty grueling matchup against Chavez on the Go Home show. So Kareem does have some weak points to go towards. Coffee. Yep. And Ricky Starr. There's a backbreaker by Ricky Starr, and he holds on to it. There's another backbreaker. Goes for a cover on Kareem. Not even a 1 count. Guys, don't forget about the rest of the card. We do have American Pieces that are going after their first tag team championship match in TPW. We also have Matthew Havoc going one-on-one with Kyle Abbott for the television championship in a hardcore matchup. And Ricky Starr, that belly on the outside. We also have Marcel Pratt going one-on-one against AJ Akira for the World Championship, looking to avenge his brother who AJ Akira attacked. And we also have the 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match with Christopher Haas, Ramirez, Reese Adams, Tony Storm, Rick Rocky, and Kevin Newman. And we also have the Queen getting her shot at the TPW Women's Champion. Count of 7 and Kareem throws Ricky Starr back into the ring. Now Kareem going to knock on the leg of Ricky Starr. Ricky Starr still wearing his gear, honoring the late great Lane Staley. You see the Seattle crowd is firmly behind him, but right now he's getting his ass handed to him by Kareem. There's a ready neck shot. Kareem going to work on the leg of Ricky Starr, just picking apart his body, and Ricky Starr's been a pretty strong champion. He is still 8-0 so far since the new season. Now Ricky Starr with a kick to the gut. And a famouser from Ricky Starr. Now Ricky Starr looking for a running knee strike. Now Ricky Starr hooks the leg one and a kick out. And now Ricky Starr looking for a seated abdominal stretch. And these two are just looking to out wrestle each other. And guys, don't forget, we are no longer a part of TWG. We are our own brand now. FGW is taking a little bit of a break. With that being said, PCW is coming back, so expect to see a couple of switches over from there. Look for a couple of new faces and a couple of new signees. So if you do have a card, please do let me know. I'd be glad to have you be a part of the new and improved PCW. Kareem pushing Ricky Starr off, and there's a neck snap, and now Kareem is back in control of this matchup. They seem to be working on the arm, leg, and the neck of Ricky Starr, and there's a kick out. Going back to work on the leg of Ricky Starr. Seems Kareem's game plan is to keep Ricky Starr grounded, but there's a jumper from Ricky Starr. And there's a Michinoku driver from Starr. And Starr doing his signature power-up pose. Ducks a close off of Kareem, and there's an elbow shot. And there's another elbow shot. Kareem coming back with the Royal Mutilation. He ducks it. And there's a spine buster from Ricky Starr. And Kareem pushing him off. Oh, and there's a chop block. My God. And now a knee drop right to the arm of Ricky Starr. Irish foot to the corner from Kareem. Well, now Kareem has Ricky Starr in the tree of woe. We know what's coming next. This is not looking good for Ricky Starr. Ricky Starr trying to break free, but Kareem one star right to the chest. And you see Isaac distracting the referee, and Kareem being smart, not going to go for the cover and waste time, going to stay and deal damage, but now that is getting distracted. Giving Ricky Starr some time to recover. Rolls back up to his feet. And now Ricky Starr with an Irish whip. Close on right to the back of the skull. And Kareem smartly going to the outside, but now he's back in the ring. And Kareem with a kick to the gut. And now Kareem looking for a package power driver. And Ricky Starr still stacking back up to his feet, and now Kareem's going to make Ricky Starr bow down. And he hooks the leg on Ricky Starr. And Ricky Starr's still in it. Ricky Starr still fighting. There's an elbow right to the gut from Ricky Starr. That's the close on. Oh, wait a minute. Gets him with a DDT. Ricky Starr hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, and Kareem kicked out. Kick to the spine from Ricky Starr. And now Ricky Starr. I'll be looking to fly. And a springboard cross body on Kareem. And Kareem kicked out. Can we just talk about how 35-year-old Ricky Starr flew halfway across the ring in a leather jacket? That was some Marcel Pratt type height right there. On Ricky Starr. His vintage mounted right hands. Doing his little dance. He just rains down some blows right to the skull of Kareem. That body drop from Kareem. And there's Royal Mutilation. Hooks the leg on Ricky Starr. And Earl distracting the referee. Stomp to the arm. And Kareem might be looking for his Kimura lock instead of the bow down. No, he's looking for the bow down to give her a second time. And he connects with it. Cover on Ricky Starr. And Kareem is your new champion. Kareem hands Ricky Starr his first loss of the new season. And here's your new Intercontinental All-Star champion.
Here is your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Kareem Gallarretto.
It's Kareem's second championship since joining TPW. And there's nothing but upside for this kid. And you know what? I don't think Helga interfered one time in that matchup. But up next, Queen Bee looks to take the championship from Britt Morgan, who is the first ever women's champion and is also the longest reigning. She has yet to have her title taken away from her. Queen Bee has been a force in the women's division. So Brookside is like really hot.
Making her way to the ring from Dodoma, Tanzania, the Queen Bee.
I guarantee you WWE didn't make this. I mean, 2K didn't make this a women's championship match, even though I had to go back into it twice. This woman is scary, strong, scary, fast, and very skilled. This might be Britt Morgan's toughest challenge yet. The fucking belt isn't even on Britt Morgan. God, this game is fucking ass. Well, this is for the women's championship. For some reason, Britt doesn't have the belt, even though I put the belt on her. For the first time in a clothesline! But she caught Quincy instead of Britt. Kick to the gut from Britt Morgan. And Quincy's bitch ass got knocked out. And Britt throws the Queen to the outside. And Britt Morgan is fired up after you see what happened to her on the Go Home show. The Queen came out and wrecked her before her matchup with the debuting Kay Valentine. And the Queen shoves Britt away. Drop kicking Britt face first on the ring apron. And now the Queen just kneeing Britt Morgan in her face. Oh my God. And now the referee is starting the count. And these two are just beating the hell out of each other. And now Britt elbowing. Queen being as a chop block. Oh, and the Queen stomping on Britt's arm. The Queen throws her back in the ring. Oh, it's right near the corner. But she hit it on the corner and then there's a clothesline from the Queen. And now Britt slamming her face down into the mat. And there's an uppercut from the Queen. And she gets back in the ring. Oh, and there's a hot shot from Britt Morgan. And now Britt going to the top rope. And there's an elbow drop from halfway across the ring. And now the Queen, not Queen, Britt Morgan goes to the top rope again. She's waiting on the Queen to stand up to her feet. And there's a diving Hurricane Rana. Hooks the leg on the Queen. And a kick out of one after all that. Drop kick to the back as Britt tells the Queen she should have stayed down. There's an arm drag from the Queen. Forearm shot. Kick to the leg. And there's a hot shot from Britt Morgan. Well, now Britt goes for an arm bar on the Queen. She's in perfect position, but the Queen looking to roll through. She just brings down right hands to Britt Morgan, but you can see her holding her arm. The damage was done, and there's an arm drag. A deep arm drag. And now a camel clutch locked in. Britt breaks the hold, trips up the Queen, and she falls face first. And the Queen with an Irish trip out the corner. And there's a knee right to the jaw. And somehow Britt's not down. Went for a German suplex, but she backflips through. And now a strong Irish whip from the Queen. And there's a back body slam. Oh, now it's the Queen grabbing Britt's arm again. And now stepping on the hand. Oh my God. And that is a jawbreaker from the Queen. That is a jawbreaker for Britt Morgan. Another drop kick right to the back. Back elbow from the Queen. Going for a low punch, but Britt blocked it and gave one of her own. And now Britt running Bulldog. Oh, now Britt going right back to that arm bar on the Queen. She's got it cinched in deep in the middle of the ring. And the Queen rolled through and break it again. That she does. Oh, running decks the clothesline, and now Britt Morgan looking for a tilt the world head scissors on the Queen, and she hits it. And now Britt looking for a neck breaker on the Queen. Nice STO from Britt Morgan. She's in complete control of the Queen right now. Hooks the leg. And the Queen kicked out. But you can tell that one hurt her. Well, now Britt fired up. This crowd in Seattle is firmly behind her. Ooh, elbow right to the skull from the Queen. And a clothesline in the corner. And first stomp. Britt Morgan missed it. And then there's a scoop slam from Britt Morgan. And now Britt Morgan going to the top rope looking to fly. And there's a huge splash from Britt Morgan. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And the Queen kicked out again. And that drop kick. And then she caught him in the shoulder that time. Went for a jumping knee, but the Queen slipped behind her. Oh, and a German suplex from the Queen. Pins the cover. And a kick out by Britt Morgan. Oh, something huge. Quick hold up from the Queen. Huge right hand. Now she's looking for that super hold on Britt Morgan. Flips her over. Got her down. And she sits on her lower back. And oh, Britt Morgan quickly blocks it. Punch to the back of the head. Well, now Britt is a snap suplex. There's a pop-up Hurricane Rana from Morgan. And a kick to the head from the Queen. And there's a spear from the Queen. Kick to the leg. She probably should have covered her after that one. And Britt is seeing stars, but the kick to the gut. She's trying to fight back. Went for a drop kick to the knee, but she missed. Kick to the head from Britt. And the Queen are just striking away at Britt. Britt trying to stay in this, but oh, and a side slam. She just can't take much more. The Queen is just punishing her. And don't stomp on her hand. Don't stomp on her hand again. Oh my God. Britt Morgan has held that title for over a year. She held that belt for 425 days. Now an armbar stretch to the arm, and this is her toughest battle yet. She's kept the title away from the Queen also before. She kept it away from Maggie West. She's kept it away from Melanie Soulstar, Kelly Thomas. And now the Queen is just dissecting Britt. Now the Queen has her on the top. What was she looking for here? Oh, wait a minute. Got her on the top rope. We're in a gut wrench position. Gut wrench suplex from the top rope. And Britt is still somehow standing up. And now looking for that super hold again. Britt Morgan trying to fight out of it. I don't know how much more punishment she can take. He's got it locked in. And Britt has no choice but to tap out. And Britt Morgan has finally been defeated. But what a matchup. Look at that. My God.
Here is your winner, the Queen Bee.
Okay, I guess I can't show an title victory, but the Queen is your new women's champion. Because for some reason this wasn't made a fucking women's title match when I clearly made it a fucking women's title match, but this game is ass. And now here we go. Matthew Havoc goes one-on-one against Kyle Abbott for the television championship. These two have hated each other for so long. It's just been building up over the past couple weeks. You know, Matthew Havoc finally gets to get his hands on Kyle Abbott. Now, Matthew Havoc's partner, he did go on to win the King of the Ring earlier in the night, but now he looks to make it a 2-for-2. Both men look to walk out with a huge title around their waist, but we know Kyle Abbott for a long time, he's not going to go down without a fight.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Worldwide Television Championship.
Matthew Habit looks to win his first championship ever tonight. He had a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Carey, but came up a little short. For the
Introducing the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, Matthew Hardcore. Introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the Worldwide Television Champion, Kyle Abbott.
Matchup starting in the forearm for Matthew Havoc. And wait a minute. Oh my God, a Tiger suplex! And Kyle Abbott's head hit the top turnbuckle bad. Kyle Abbott out elbowing Matthew Havoc in his head, gut, but I think he's hurt after that. And Matthew Havoc is looking for a taste of pain, but Kyle looking for a Hurricane Rana. There's a knee strike from Kyle Abbott. Blocked, dodged the hand. There's a knee drop. Kick right to the head. Kyle Abbott now going to the top rope. Going for a diving Hurricane Runner, but man caught him, and there's a power bomb. Now Kyle Abbott looking to work on the arm of Matt Havoc. Cover on Matt Havoc on a kick out. Now Kyle is in complete control, but Matthew Havoc now wrenching the arm down on the shoulder. I mean, this is an Extreme Rules matchup. And a corner went for Enziguri, but Kyle got out the way. He blocked the forearm. Shot him, there's an elbow right to the face. And then Matthew Havoc just fighting down the hands of Kyle Abbott. Another man is yet to go out and grab a weapon. And that's not really Kyle Abbott's style, but it's really strange for Matthew Havoc. Normally and there's a cross body from Kyle. Back to the on. Now, Kyle with a tilt-a-whirl bomb. With a gut wrench bomb. Well, now Kyle looking for a power bomb. And now looking for a Boston Crab. And after you have this, right? Oh, this is Extreme Rules match, so there's no rope break. And Kyle Abbott lets it go. And now Matthew Habit looking for a deadlift sit-out powerbomb. He hooks the leg. And a kick out. Irish whip to the outside, and now huge right hand, and now they're going to fight on the outside. Kick right to the face. First off the ring Tron. There's an elbow to the face of Kyle Abbott now, and Kyle blocked the third one. And there's that reckless cross body. Well, now looking for a front handle bomb on the outside. And now an elbow to the front and the back of Habit's head. Right to the back of the leg. And wait a minute. Tiger suplex on the outside. And now Matthew Havoc is feeling it now. Elbow right to the face. Elbow to knife edge chop. Now throws him back to the ring. Can you grab a chair for you go? No? Okay. And now a drop toe hold with a Matt Gray. Gutman's toss now. Well, now Kyle Abbott looking for the Obliterator 2.0. And he connects with it. Hooks the leg on Matt Havoc. And Matt Havoc kicked out. And now a deadlift powerbomb from him. Double axe handle. Double axe handle again. Matt Havoc going for a clothesline. He ducks it. Jumping clothesline from Kyle Abbott. Back elbow from Matt Havoc. And now just tosses Abbott to the outside. And now Matt Havoc is talking some trash. Oh my God, he just kicked Kyle Abbott right in his face. And now Matt Gray gonna finally grab a weapon. He's looking pretty hard, and now he has a baseball bat. Oh my God! He hit it so hard that he dropped it. Oh, and now looking for that arm trap crossface. Now he's on the outside of the ring. He's got it locked in pretty deep, and he finally lets it go. Oh, now looking for that pump handle bomb again. Oh my God, on the Tron. Kick to the gut now and now. Oh my God! Cover on Matt Havoc. And Matt Havoc just kicked out. The back of his head. It's probably ringing now. Now going to work on the leg of Matt Havoc. And a shoulder block for Matt Havoc. And now Matt Havoc back outside the ring, looking under the ring for a toy. And he has a ladder this time. And a right hand from Kyle Abbott. And he's telling Matt Havoc to bring it on. Elbow to the face. Going through Matthew Havoc, ribcage first on the ring steps. Havoc blocking that. And a kick right to the skull. And a slap to the face. And now Matt Havoc carrying Kyle Abbott. Wait a minute. Oh my God! He's throwing Kyle Abbott the side of his ribcage first. I don't know how Kyle Abbott is still fighting. Now Matthew Havoc trying to carry him to the steps, but Kyle Abbott elbowing Matthew Havoc in his rib. Now wrenching his arm. Over back elbow right to the face. And another elbow. Coda saying, let's go Abbott. So I didn't see that Coda. Coda going for Kyle Abbott. He's in his second title reign. He's a former Intercontinental All-Star champion. He was the longest reign. And an elbow right to the face. And these two are just elbowing the shit out of each other. And now a scoop slam on the outside. Now there's a backbreaker. And another scoop slam on the outside. And for another one, Matthew Havoc blocked that one. And now just shoving his knuckles in the back of the head and just stomped on the spine of Abbott. And now a taste of pain. This is a back elbow, but Abbott blocked that one. Now looking for that pump handle bomb on the outside again, dropping Havoc right on his head. And dropping him, his face right on the knee. And a kick to the face. You see Kyle Abbott flexing for the fans. I don't know what Kyle's looking for here. That pump handle slam on the outside. Kick to the gut from Havoc. Oh, there's a jab. And Havoc throws Kyle back in the ring. Oh, and Kyle going to the, and Havoc going to the top rope. Went for an elbow drop, but Abbott got out the way. On Abbott, looking for a roll-up on Matthew Havoc. Oh, and he almost went away with it. And went for a kick. Havoc caught him, dragon screw, and he landed on the ladder. And a back elbow from Abbott. Back elbow from Havoc. On Havoc has Kyle on his shoulders. Fireman's carry bomb. Hooks to leg on Kyle Abbott. 1, 2. No, and Kyle kicked out. Havoc was 1 second away from its first ever championship. Looking for that tombstone pile driver. And he hit it. Matthew Havoc hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Matthew Havoc finally wins his first championship. Matthew Havoc's finally done it.
Here is your winner and new Worldwide Television Champion, Matthew Hardcore.
Matthew Havoc finally does it. Matthew Havoc wins his first ever championship, and it is the TPW Television Championship. And that is not a bad title to win. That title has been held by some of the greats like Kevin Newman, Ted, of course Kyle Abbott. Andy Daniels, and now Matthew Havoc. Up next, American Peace look to win the tag team championships away from the Brotherhood. I don't know how good of a chance they have. I doubt they'll do it, but we'll see. So far we have 2 title changes and 1 title retained. American Peace have had the upper hand a couple of times before. But if you do know one thing about the Brotherhood, when the chips are on the table and it's time to either put up or shut up, they give it their all. These guys have ran the tag team division basically since FGD was the thing. These guys are basically legends in TPW now. Tyler Black, first Royal Rumble winner, World Heavyweight Champion, 3-time Tag Team Champion, and longest reigning Michael Reed, former Intercontinental All-Star Champion, 3-time Tag Team Champions, along with him and his brother, well, best friend I should say, Money in the Bank winner, and Christopher Hawes, first United States Champion, also, of course, 3-time Tag Team Champion. These guys are legends. Soon to surely future Hall of Famers.
Curtis Lee.
She's already fucking it. Let's just get this match started. And not wasting any time. Michael Reed with a knee right to the gut. Curtis Lee blocking the extra kick. Just for a drop kick, McAree got out the way. Forearm shot. And McAree dropping Curtis Lee right over the top rope. McAree got Quincy up. And there's a good buster. Oh shit, hold on 1 second. Pretty good tag team move, baby. He actually did it.
Here are your winners and the new Tag Team Curtis, Lee, and you.
I'm literally shocked. I don't even know what to say to that. It seems like every time we doubt somebody, they end up like actually winning.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
You have your days off.
Introducing the challenger from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 201 pounds, Marceau Pratt. Introducing the champion from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 352 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Akira. champion, AJ Akira.
Well, these four guys tear down the house and nobody watch.
Making his way to the ring from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 200. And his opponents, first, from Barcelona, Spain, weighing in at 201 pounds, Ramirez Tonga. And from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing in at 200. And from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 233 pounds, Rick. And from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at
City's. Rock out! Oh my god. Oh my god. Rocky by himself. Took out Ramirez one too.
Here is your winner, Reese Adams.
That's the pay-per-view. Hope y'all enjoyed it. The few who decided to watch it.